God is love. John chapter 4, verse 16. God is love, and all who live in love live in God, and God lives in them. And as we live in God, our love grows more perfect, or grows more mature. So we will not be afraid on the day of judgment, but we can face Him with confidence because we live like Jesus here in this world. Just a quick comment I want to make about this. There's so many Christians that rely on the grace of God that says that you could live however you want. This says, no. If you want to have confidence on the day of judgment, you must live like Jesus, not live the way that anybody just thinks that they ought to live. But if you remember what I said in previous session, that God is love, and it's not He has love, He is love, and God showed me that love is a continuous perfect state of being, because God is a continuous perfect state of being. So that's why we can have confidence on the day of judgment. I want to read verse 18 to you because it really just brings it all together for me. Such love, this love, continuous perfect state of being, unconditional love, has no fear. There is no fear. Because this continuous perfect state of being, this mature love, expels all fear. It gets rid of fear. Fear has no place where you know that God is never going to change toward you. His love is trustworthy. His love is perfect. It's always continuous. It never changes. It's the thing that you can always rely on it. So why be afraid of a reaction? Why be afraid of something that He may or may not do? If we are afraid, it is for fear of punishment. And this shows that we have not fully experienced His perfect love. Why? Because actually, in our humanity, anything that is a mistake, something that's not up to standard, that's been done wrong, is punishable. It receives punishment. But the love of God has put all of our punishment on Jesus. All of what sin's price requires and demanded, He placed it on Jesus. That's why if we live in Jesus and we live like Jesus, that knowing, that perfect continuous state of being, it's just there for us always. It pushes away fear. We have no fear of punishment. And then the Bible says we love each other because He first loved us. Well, of course, if He loves us that way, why should we love each other conditionally? In other words, if you do something for me, I'll do something for you. Or if you don't do something the way I like it, I'm going to punish you for it. Not a good way to live. It creates fear, it creates uncertainty, it creates many things. As for me, I'd rather depend on the love of God, the wonderful, wonderful love of God that is continuous, it's perfect, it's always available to me, it's eternal, it's amazing. I trust God, I trust His love, and I trust you will find Him in that way too.